up, buddy? DK here, and while I'm waiting for my passive health regen to help me beat this bullshit fucking challenge, I figured I would go ahead and record this this viewer requested video. So let's get into it. By the way, if I got any fellow Binding of Isaac players, leave me a comment down below. But without further ado, let's get into this. This one was requested a while ago, and I was putting it off because I'm an asshole. Sorry. Anyway, let's get into this. Honestly, I was really putting it off because I don't have really much to add to what's already been said about this figure. Studio Series 86 Scourge. He's god tier. I hate making these videos where I'm just gonna gush about him for like the whole runtime because I don't have literally anything to add to the conversation with this figure. He is perfect. He is literally perfect. He has no flaws. There's not even like a minor flaw like Kingdom Cyclonus with his leg transformation. Look at that. Look at that. We got one, boys. We fucking got one. We fucking got one. It's gonna take like 20 minutes to get it. I feel nothing. The ultra hard challenge can fuck off and die forever, dude. When I finish this, I will not feel anything if I have to cheese it. But yeah, there's just, God, he's like the perfect embodiment of G1 Scourge. His head sculpt is incredible. His entire body sculpt is phenomenal. Looseness with joints is non-existent. Every single joint feels phenomenal to pose. Everything is nice and smooth and stiff and not loose at all. The only piece of articulation I can really see being even a minor problem is that his hand right here is kind of difficult to swivel, but that will honestly probably not even be a problem after time. Honestly, it definitely feels a lot easier to move after having this guy for so long. So yeah, his gun is freaking amazing. I think it looks awesome. I love the little scope it has up there. He came with an absolutely awesome blast effect that I'll grab real quick. This one right here, one of my absolute favorites. I absolutely love this one. Check out how this one looks with Beast Wars Megatron. This is like my favorite use for this blast effect. I just think this is like the perfect blast effect for Beast Wars Megatron. Pretty sweet, huh? Pretty sweet. I really do like that blast effect. Actually, one of my favorites so far. Really cool. Hey, look! Look. We got another one. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't show it to you. There we go. We got another one. And I got, by the way, I've got an I'm Drowsy pill that I've had since floor 1, and I'm gonna use it on Mega Satan. So yeah, I'm winning this shit. Anyway, yeah, that blast effect is really awesome. And is there anything else? The posability is fantastic. Talked about that. Tolerances are phenomenal. Absolutely no looseness. Head sculpt is dynamite. He totally has like a Mondo Awada pompadour going on right there, which now I'm sad because I'm thinking of Mondo Awada from Danganronpa. But let's turn that frown upside down by comparing him with his very good, well, technically very good friend, Cyclonus, the Galvatron boys. And yes, I mean, this guy is, honestly, I think I'd say he's even a little bit better than Cyclonus. Like Cyclonus is god tier, S+, but, like, this guy, he doesn't even have that one tiny issue, because Cyclonus does have that one minor little issue where I don't really like the way his legs transform, and that is not an issue on him. His transformation is insanely fun, and he's a freaking shell former. Like, how do you do that? How do you make a shell former fun to transform? Is that even possible? Apparently it is, because this guy does it. And I guess we'll do Thundercracker as well, because, you know, he did turn into, he was Thundercracker originally, and then got turned into Skywarp. I mean, he got turned into Skywarp. Scourge, so there you go. There he is with Thundercracker right there. And I don't think there's really anything else to really compare him with. I think that is gonna do it for Studio Series 86 Scourge's Robot Mode. It's just phenomenal. I got nothing to add to this. I'm sorry. I don't got anything to say about this guy that you haven't heard a bajillion and one times. He is phenomenal. Let's transform him. So, to transform this magnificent toy, he has a very fun transformation. We got another one. We got another one. Look at that. We're gonna fucking do it. I bet I'm gonna lose to Mega Satan. But let's get into this. Alright, so we're gonna position his arms correctly down just like this, and then we're going to take the feet. This heel spur is going to fold in on both sides, and then we're gonna fold in the foot just like that, and that is gonna give him his feet. Actually, do we do it the other way? I don't know. It's been a while since I've transformed. I think we might do it the other way. Nope, it doesn't matter. So we do that. Well, it does matter. You do it that way. I had it right the first time, basically. Take the legs, and you're going to plug them together. You can see they tab in together at the bottom here, so you have that going on. We're going to swivel around his Mondo Awada pompadour right there, so we have that. And I think we're going to do the arms now. So the arms, we're going to take take your fingernail, get it into this little crack right here, and that's going to let you pull the arm down, bring the arm all the way up like that, and that's going to let you swing it down, and then you have a tab, a tab right there that's going to go into a slot in the arm, and it's going to hold that in place right there, and make sure all that's nice and snug, like a bug in a rug. And once again, we'll bring the arm up, we'll take our finger, put it in that little crack, and then bring it down, and get that tabbed in place right there. So we have that going on. Now we're going to take the backpack here, which by the way, the backpack's nice and posable. It's got a couple hinges, which is very nice for posing. You're gonna move it back, and then you're gonna bring it down on this double hinge. You can see it's on a double hinge, and you're gonna do that on this side as well. So you have that going on. And then we're going to take this piece right here. This is honestly the only part of the transformation that's just a little hard to figure out how this works. This is like, I can't even really explain it. Like, this is how you're gonna wanna have this when you go into robot mode. You kinda wanna have this brought out, because you can push this all the way in for the transformation. It's got like a peg in there, so you can have that, and you want to not have that when you're transforming him back into robot mode. You want to actually have that brought out and just have it kind of like resting against the peg, which is just weird. And then you also want to bring that piece down on that double hinge. It's just weird. It took me a while to figure out how to transform him back the first time I did, but now that I figured it out, it's pretty darn straightforward. So we're gonna bring that out like that. We're going to fold this piece right here out, just like that, and then we're gonna bring this back, and that is going to sit flush against the body right there. And then we're going to tab those two slots right there into two tabs in the legs, and those are just going to do that right there. So we have that going on. Beautiful. And now we do the most fun part of this, is we get to encase him in his little case. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this down, and once again we're going to push that in place like I showed you earlier, and then bring that in, and that is going to hide his head. And then we're going to take this piece and fold it up, and that's going to give him that. And finally, now we're just going to close him up into his little shell, his little space boat mode. That's what I always called him as a kid. I always called him a space boat. But let's do this. So we're going to bring this piece out. It's on a double hinge, and it's going to fold out, and then you're going to take this little piece and flip it out, bring this down, and then just kind of get this piece tabbed into that little section right there, and then bring that up. And then you have that right there. And then do the same thing on the other side. Bring this up, bring that out, lock that into its little tab spot right there. It's kind of difficult to get in there, but it's very nice. Nice tab design there, so it'll stay securely locked in. And alrighty, I think we are ready to encase him into his space boat. So we're gonna bring these in on the double hinges here, and then we're gonna fold it in just like that, and just kind of get that down and peg it into place right there. And there we have one side all done, and then we're going to do the other side. Bring it in, and then get that down, get that all locked in. God, every time I see this alt mode, I'm just like, wow, this is just perfection, man. And then we're just gonna take these pieces and fold them in. And there you go. There you have space boat mode. And like, it looks so unbelievably perfect that it's just like, once again, I have nothing to add to this figure. He's perfect. Look at this thing. Find one flaw. There isn't. There's no flaws. He literally looks like he flew off the screen from the 1986 movie. There's nothing to complain about with this alt mode. It's just perfect. It's incredible. I guess you could say the feet are hanging out on the back, but they're really not. And you have these ports there for thrusters, and yeah. Even if you want to do that little the thing he did a couple times in the show, even in the movie, I think once, you can just bring this piece out and have his head out like that. It did do that at one point in the movie, which is kind of fun. So you can do that if you want to, but like, there's just nothing to say about him. He's a perfect Scourge. That's all I got. He's a perfect Scourge. He's just perfect. You can take the gun and store it onto that little port right there, and have, well, actually you can't do it because it's only the peg is only on one side. We got another one, boys. We got another heel. And you can just peg that in right there and have that, although it looks ugly. And yeah. This is a tough video because I got nothing. He's just perfect. Like, there's nothing that needs to be said about him. He's perfect. There you go. S tier. S plus. I'm sorry. I know this was a boring video, but I just got nothing. I got nothing. He's just incredible. S tier. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know how you could possibly enjoy this video, but if there are any Transformer figures in my collection that you would like me to make a video on that I do not already have a video up on the channel of, let me know in a comment down below, and I can almost guarantee you I will make it happen. Alrighty, thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and this is DK Guillotine, signing out.
You know what, just for fun, to anybody who wants to stick around, I'll let you guys watch me take my final stand against the Ultra Hard Challenge. Oh my god, if I lose this, I'm never doing this challenge again. I just don't care about beating it. Here we go. I'm going to be very quiet through this because I do want to win this. By the way, I have this slowed down. The I'm Drowsy pill slows this fight, slows down whatever room you're in. So this is normally at full speed. Shit. Shit! We have 2 hits. We can take 2 hits and then we die. After the 3rd hit. So technically we have 3 health. We're on the final phase. Which I actually can't even remember if it actually gets slowed down by the I'm Drowsy pill. It looks like it does though. Guys, I think we're gonna fucking win this. I fucking did! He has done it! Oh my fucking god! Never in a million years did I ever think I would beat this fucking challenge. Oh, what am I doing? Look at that. Oh my god. I just randomly decided to attempt this again after like 2 years of never even trying it. And I fucking beat it. Holy shit. Goddamn. I highly doubt anybody even watched this, but my god, the fact that I have this on recording makes me very happy. I totally cheesed it, though. I totally cheesed it. I had the freaking placenta health regen item, and I used that thing to get up to full health before, like, every major boss, so I didn't even care that I had to chase it. This fucking challenge is goddamn impossible, man. Like, this challenge is just ridiculous. I mean, it's called Ultra Hard. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.